It's tear down day. It's moving day. Jerry's out here doing his thing with his brand new ladder. Yep. Oh yeah. And you got to get rid of all the stuff that's on top of the slides, because if you bring them in, it brings in dust and dirt and pine needles and all kinds of stuff. So it's really important we do this. We're sad. I know. We are sad. We just left Freeport. We're heading to Bangor, which we're very excited about going to Bangor.
Yeah.
And it's only a little less than, it's about an hour and 45-minute drive, so that's really cool. You know, very short drive, which is nice. And we'll get there about 1 o'clock Eastern time. So, yeah, we're just sad because we've really enjoyed our 2 months here.
And we enjoyed the staff here.
Excuse me, yeah.
Rodney is a bear of a man. Do anything for you.
Yeah.
A million stories.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy you would like to have as your best friend.
Yeah, he's a manager. He and his wife actually live on the property. They have a really cool log cabin.
Yeah.
They live here during the season, and they have another home somewhere else in Maine. But they've been there for what, I think 5-6 years. Just a lovely couple, and their daughter comes and helps. You know, it was just an amazing 2 months, and we met so many incredible people. In fact, Debbie and Glenn, who live in Saco, and we met Liz and Liza and Jim when they first got there. Well, we first actually got there. We met another couple, Linda and Scott, who actually live in Herman, which is where we're going.
Yeah.
And so we'll see them. So we just met a lot of people, had a great time. It was really, really a wonderful 2 months. And it was the longest we've stayed anywhere. So that was the other thing. You know, what happens is when you're staying somewhere that long, you get to know the area really well, right? So anyway, we're kind of sad, but we're excited for the next adventure, right? So here we come, Bangor.
Bangor.
And now the fun begins. It's so crazy because when we first got this, Jerry had no problem putting it together. And for whatever reason, we have issues. But what a beautiful campground. I mean, look at this. It's really, really pretty. We're at the Pumpkin Patch Campground, and there's a little band across the way with a cello and violinist, and you know, it's really very cool. So hopefully we'll get to meet them. And there's still Jerry looking. And then over here, there's just forest around. I mean, it's very, very pretty. We're very excited to be here. And we're here for 6 weeks. And there is Madge, all set up, except for the tent. And Jerry will get to that. But we're very excited.
Good morning. We just had a blood test in preparation for our physicals. We fasted overnight, which was hard for me because I like to eat. But more importantly, this is a milestone for Susan. What's going on with you, Susan?
Okay, so it's the first time I used my Medicare card. That I actually had to show my Medicare card. This was a big deal. I mean, and also the other big deal is I've had Kaiser my entire life. My mom was a Kaiser nurse. And so this is my first time doing something without Kaiser.
You were born at Kaiser?
No, I was born, no, I wasn't.
Okay.
Other than my being born, after that, it was my entire life.
Okay.
So we came in to get blood, and it was very easy, but I had to show her my Medicare card. I had to show her our United Healthcare card, and it was a whole different experience.
And she said, "Happy birthday, Susan."
And I'm like, when the hell did this happen? Needless to say, it was a good experience.
Yeah, and she said, "You don't look your age."
Which was very sweet. And then we're coming back here. We're at a clinic. This is a whole area. It's just all clinics.
Kind of
different
remind you of
buildings.
Kaiser,
It
though,
did,
right?
yeah,
With the
in
multiple
Fremont.
buildings.
In Fremont, yeah. So we're coming back here September 7th for our physicals with the doctor.
And we had to wear a mask inside.
We did have
just
to wear
like
a
a
mask.
hospital.
Yep. So
Asked us question, checks our temperature, you know?
yeah. Anywho, it was a big life moment for me. So
Absolutely.
happy birthday to me.
I'm over it.
We are on the Brewer side over there, where across the river is Bangor. We're on Brewer side, the city of Brewer, and we're on the river walk, kind of just checking it all out. It's quite beautiful. It's supposed to be warm today, so we wanted to do this early to, you know, get our walk in. It's very cool. So here's the beginning or the end, however you want to look at it, of the river walk. And right across is Bangor. Cool steeples over there. And the river walk is on both sides, Bangor and Brewer. But a lot of people have told us not to go on the Bangor side because of all the homeless people. On the Brewer side, there aren't any. And that's, seriously, the bridge right there is what crosses between Brewer and Bangor. So we decided to do Brewer. We'll check out Bangor later while we're here, just to see. But yeah, a lot of the locals are saying it's pretty bad. This is Stephen King's house. There's actually a tour for it too, but we're not going to do that. I did love a lot of his books years and years ago. The Stand was one of my favorite books I ever read, and this is actually his house in Bangor. I'm going to walk down a little bit. Check it out. You know, Misery, the book and the movie, was Stephen King. For those of you who know Stephen King's works, there's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of books that he did. And that thing over there, not sure. I'm trying to figure that out. It's like a gargoyle, doesn't it? I am out for my morning walk this morning. It's very overcast, rained all night last night. We were going to go to Acadia National Park, but you know, we're here for such a long time that we decided, why go when the weather is not so great? Although I do know that Mainers will take advantage of any day that they can get out and go. But you know, with us, we're gonna just kind of hang out and do some stuff around the RV. I'm going to go on my walk. Here's the Pumpkin Patch RV. So here is the RV park. And it's quite lovely, actually. Across the way over there is what they call condos. Very different than what we call condos in California, but these are condos. They're single family homes. And it's a new development. Found out that they cost about $270,000, something like that. You buy the lot and then you build on it, and the total is about $279,000. So that's not too shabby. And look how pretty this is. It's gorgeous. So I'm out walking. Very chilly. Well, it's not very chilly. It's chilly, but it's not that cold where I have to wear a sweatshirt or anything. Pretty cool. Thanks so much for supporting us by watching our video every week. We really appreciate it. But for more support, if you wouldn't mind, please ring that bell to subscribe to make sure that you receive the notifications every single week. Give us a thumbs up and please comment. We love to hear from you. And also, you could share this with all your friends. Thanks so much.
Here we are. Paul Bunyan. Biggest logger in the world. Big Paul. Big Paul. Big bad Paul.